We should have these papers out on our desk. Does everyone have theirs?
Yes,
ma'am. All right, good deal. So we're gonna put these to the side. We're not working on them right now. So I want everyone to put theirs to the corner of their desk. Jesse, that includes you. All right, good deal. So we'll come back to that later and finish what we were working on from yesterday. So yesterday, what did we talk about? What did we introduce and practice with yesterday? Raise your hand. Madison.
Money.
We talked about money. Now with money we have paper bills and then we have what kind of little money? Change. We have, what are they also called? Starts with a C.
Cents.
That's how we measure it. We have 51 cents, but what are the little things called?
Coins.
Coins. That's exactly right. So let's review and make sure we know what coin equals how much money. Alright, what does this equal?
1 cent.
1 cent. And what's the difference between a penny and everything else?
It's copper.
Copper. It's called, the color's called copper. So, and then our nickel, how many cents is it?
5 cents.
And our dime?
10 cents.
And our quarter?
25 cents.
And our half dollar?
50 cents.
Now, do we see the half dollar as often as we do these others?
No.
No, we don't. Okay, so good deal. And then what bills did we practice with, or that we've gone over? There's the $1 bill, the $5 bill.
The $10 bill and the $10 bill.
Okay, and what's
And
the
the
biggest
100
bill we know that Benjamin Franklin is on? Layla?
100.
$100 bill. And yesterday, this is a little social studies, but is Benjamin Franklin a president?
No. Yeah.
No, we learned yesterday that he is not. He was not.
I know who's on the $20 thing. Andrew Jackson.
Yep, Braden came back and told me that yesterday, that Andrew Jackson is on the $20 bill.
it.
So, alright, so let's review a little bit, and then we'll continue our versatile sheet from yesterday. So, let's make sure we know our standards that we're working with. We're using the 4 operations, and what are our operations?
Adding,
subtracting,
multiplying,
Good deal. So we're working with adding, subtracting, multiplying, and division. Those are our 4 operations. To solve, what's solve mean? It means to, Braden?
Figure out.
Yeah, exactly, to figure out something. Word problems involving money, and whenever we're writing out an answer that involves money, what do we need to put with our answer?
A
$1 sign, yes. So we're solving word problems that involve money, including problems that have simple fractions, we've talked about fractions, or decimals. And what we want to get from all this is that real world problems often involve math. Someone raise your hand and tell me again what we use math for, or what we use money for in the real world. Carson?
Like to buy food and stuff?
We go to the store and buy food. What else can we do, Lila?
For needs.
For needs, yep. Whenever we want to help some other people out, maybe they need some money, or we need to go buy clothes and foods for needy families. That's exactly right. Jesse? A house. We make our house payments and our electric bill payments and all that good stuff. Okay, so let's move on from that. We kind of know how we're going to deal with money in the real world, because hopefully one day we'll all have a job. That's right. All right, so if you saw the answer on the PowerPoint just a second ago, don't shout it out. Raise your hand if you think you have an answer. When does it rain money? Layla?
Money clouds come out?
When money clouds come out? Okay. Remington?
Never.
Never. I know. Carson?
Cloudy bank?
When does it rain? From a cloudy bank, maybe? Okay, Marcus? A cloudy bank. All right, let's see what this says. When there's change in the weather.
Cheesy joke.
It is a cheesy joke, but it's funny.
I think I got
All right, here's another little saying. The best way of saving money is forget who you borrowed it from. So when you borrow money, he's saying you don't need to give it back and you'll get rich. Okay. Now, I want y'all to take out your boards, and you should all have a rag and a marker inside of your desk too. Alright, thumbs up whenever you have everything on your desk. Waiting on one or two.
You said it was on the
Put that other desk next to you in here. Never mind.
Alright, so I want y'all to work this problem out. I'm gonna set it up for you, but you'll have to know how to set it up on your own. So we'll just review and then I'll let you practice setting it up on your own. Stacy bought a notebook for $3.25 and a box of colored pencils for $2.50. Don't start writing yet, please. She paid with a $10 bill. How much change did she receive? Alright, so what operation are we using? Raise your hand. Remington?
I guess it is a tab.
Yep, that's right. Because we need to what first? We need to add 325 plus 250. And then whatever our answer is from that, what do we need to do then? Someone raise your hand. Alexis,
Subtract it from 10.
we need to subtract it from $10. So, I'm gonna let y'all first figure this out on one part of your board, and then you'll have another section lined up to where you'll have the answer. And I'll give y'all about one minute.
Oh, yeah, I want to make you do it.
Or subtract it.
My mouth is drying out.
I'll give you that. And if your marker starts to dry out, do just like Alexandra did, raise your hand and let me know, and I'll get you another one. Okay, well, once you're done, just hang tight, because our timer is about to go off. Alright, class, so what's 5 plus 0?
5.
And what is 2 plus 5?
7.
And we always have to bring down our what?
Decimal.
Alright, and then 3 plus 2.
5.
So, would that be right?
No.
What else do we need to add?
A dollar sign.
Exactly. Okay, now we need to move that number to over here. So we would have $10 minus $5.75. Can we take away from 0?
No.
Can we take away from this 0?
No.
What about this 0?
No.
No. Alright, so we needed to come all the way over here and borrow from our 1. And then will this stay 10 or will it go to 9?
9.
9. So we change 10 and then change it to 9. And then we borrow from that. That becomes 10 and then a 9. And this will become 10. 10 minus 5
5.
and 9 minus 7.
2.
Bring our decimal, that's right, and then 9 minus 5.
4. Yes.
So Stacy would get $4.25 back in change.
Yes.
Alright, did everyone get that right?
Yes.
Good deal, y'all are catching on very well.
Erase it.
Alright, let's go. $4.25, we were right. Alright, let's see. Tina bought 6 cookies. Each cookie cost 30 cents. How much money did he spend? raise your hand and tell me what operation we're using, Melanie.
Dividing?
I don't think it's dividing. What would it be? Marcus?
Subtracting.
I don't think it's subtracting either. Brayden?
Multiplication.
We are using multiplication. Now, if you wanted to, you could add 30 cents 6 times. But it would probably be easier to what? Multiply. And it would probably be easier also to multiply 30 times 6. We'll do this one together since this is something we haven't really looked at yet. What's 0 times 6?
0.
And then 6 times 3.
18.
Okay. But that wouldn't be right, would it? No. Now we do have 185 cents or 180 cents. But what do we need to add, Layla?
Decimal.
Our decimal. This is 2 places behind, so we need to put it right there. So he spent $1.80 on cookies, on 6 cookies.
That's not a lot of money.
Alright, so I'll let y'all do this on your own. If he paid for the cookies with a $5 bill, what was his change? I'll give you about a minute and a half to set it up and work it out.
So we subtract $5 from $1.80?
It's not a. If he paid for it with a $5 bill, this was his total, but if he paid for it with a $5 bill, what would his change be? Don't yell it. Give me a thumbs up when you're done. Alright, y'all can put your thumbs down. Got about another 20 seconds. Yeah, I'm trying to get it off. Alright, so how do we need to set this up? What should our top number be in our addition problem, Brayden? $5. Alright, and we're what? Are we adding something? No, we're subtracting. And our total was $1.80. So can we take away 8 from 0?
No.
No, we cannot. So we need to come over here and borrow. 10 minus 8. 10 minus 8, 2. Bring down our decimal. And then 4 minus 1.
3.
So let me write a little bit better for y'all to see. He would receive $3.20 back as his change. Okay? Alright, you think y'all got the hang of it kinda?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, what I want y'all to do is erase whatever you have on your board and go ahead and slide your board back into your desk and put your rags and your markers back in your desk too. Alright, now that sheet we told you to put to the side, I want y'all to take it back out and put it to where you can see it. Yes. Those 4 being out messed up my apartment. we're about to do is work in partners on the last section of this sheet. We finished this yesterday and made our shape. So I wanted y'all to work in partners for a little bit and figure this out together, okay? So Carson, I want you to move next to Nevaeh so y'all can work together. And Jesse, you move next to Bentley. He might not. He's doing very well today. I'm proud of him. All right, let's see. Annalisa, you come up here and work with Brielle. You two can work together. Well, y'all are next to each other, so we're gonna have to try, okay? We're in the same classroom together, so we need to all learn how to work well together, okay? Because we all want to learn something and do our best, right? Right, okay. So Alexis and Alayla, y'all can work together. Remington and Lila, Madison and Marcus, you two, and then you two, okay? Don't give me that look. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all about 15 minutes to figure the problems out. Make sure you have your scratch paper. If you need a paper, let me know so you can work the problems out and then make your shapes together, okay? I'll bring you. All right, anyone have any questions before we start? Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am? Okay, good deal.
Or does it just stop? I guess I can edit it somehow.
Now, I will say if we can't, which y'all are doing good right now, if we cannot work quietly, but productively, we'll go back to individual work. But I thought y'all could have something a little bit different today by working with partners. If we can't get along, we'll go back to individual work as well. So make sure you're helping your partner, because that's what partner work is for. Work together. Paper. I forget sometimes. A lot of times. you'll put your, you'll put this color next to number one, and they'll have all of this. You're gonna have a pattern, and we're doing that easy one. So you don't have to borrow anything from right here because 0 minus 0 is, you just needed to borrow something right here. So 1, add 1 to this one, and that'll give you 11, yes. I like how here Layla and Brayden working well together, and Carson and Nevaeh. Okay. Brielle and Alyssa, everyone's doing really good. So then you're probably doing something wrong. It would be 50. If you took $1 minus 60 cents, that would be 40. So you have 10 extra cents, so your answer needs to have 10 extra cents. Jesse and Bentley, are y'all working together at all? Jesse, I need to be talking at least about something about who's doing what and what answers you're getting. That's what partner work is. I have a question, Elaine. Oh no, yours look like it right. Hers is. Okay, so you need to put all yours. Alright, just move it back and then make sure your numbers are in the right way. So it'll probably help if you write down your letters. Guys and girls, make sure you're writing your letters next to your numbers. Are y'all listening to me?
Yes.
Make sure you're writing your letters next to your number. Because when you go to put your numbers in here, hey, y'all look at me. When y'all go to put your numbers in here, you got to make sure the numbers are in the right letter, so the pattern will be cut right, okay?
Number 9 is
Alright, we got about 5 more minutes to finish up. We've got one group done, I think. Yeah, they're done.
We're finished.
Let me look at your pattern. Have you done your pattern yet? Alright, well go ahead and place your pattern so we can see what it's supposed to look like.
So I was right. I was almost right. Let's do it. 11.
No, you match your numbers up to whatever letter it is. And then when you close it and you flip it over, it'll have the pattern. No, you won't use the same letter twice. I don't know. Y'all need to go back and figure it
Alright, just take all. We're done. Everything looks the same as yesterday. No, this
Okay, if y'all want to see, if you're not quite done yet, what the pattern is supposed to look like, this is what it should look like. Everybody looking? Okay, good deal. Don't flip it and then break up the pattern. We all want to make sure we've got the pattern whenever we go over it. All right, no, y'all are doing good. Be quiet. Let's knock it down a little bit, huh? All right, got about 2 minutes left if you're not done yet.
Number 4 is 3.
Don't change the pattern.
I was right. Is my pattern right?
No, yours is not.
Why did you change? Is mine correct?
Let's see.
Wait, mine figured out yours is right.
Okay.
Why did you think that was not right? You did.
Yeah, y'all figured it out.
No.
Yeah, I was
What did I just say? If you have your pattern, leave it. Don't shut it, because we all need to make sure we've got the same pattern. Just leave it open with the pattern showing. Got about 55 seconds left.
How did I not feel?
Alright, everyone, we should not be talking. Y'all have done really good this period. Don't mess up yet. Have your paper out and your pattern showing. If you're not finished, I think we're only waiting on one group. But we're gonna go ahead and go on and go over it. Arthur? Okay. I'm gonna call people when I draw your name out of the little cup. To tell me the letter that you have for each number, okay? So don't raise your hand unless you have a question. I'm gonna be drawing 6, okay? I'm not calling on people just as they pop up in my head. Alright, Brayden, what did your group get for number 1? L. Did everyone else get L? Yes, ma'am, or no, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Number 2. Jesse, what did you get for number 2? What letter? Who?
E.
A? A or E?
E.
For number 2?
Oh, no, B.
B. Okay, and what did we tell you yesterday that would be a good idea? To go ahead and cross out your answers that you've used already. We haven't used A, so let me fix that. Alright, number 3. Ethan's not here. Eleni, what did you and your partner get for number 3? What letter?
J.
J. Did everyone else get J? Okay, good deal. Nevaeh, what did you and your partner get for number 4? What letter? Say a little bit louder. E. Did everyone else get E? If you already have your pattern out, you don't need to be moving your little tiles, okay? Because that causes a lot of noise when we don't need to have noise. Alright, let's see. Number 5, Layla, what did you and your partner get for number 5?
We got C.
C? Okay, let's go here across what we've already had. L, E, and alright, did everyone else get C for number 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And Marcus, tell me what you and your partner got for number 6. What's your paper say?
We got G.
G? Did everyone else get G for number 6?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Alright. Alright, now I'm just gonna go around the room for the next 6 of them to see what you got. Brielle, what did y'all get for number 7? What letter?
K.
Did everyone else get K?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alexandra, what did you and your partner get for number 8?
H.
H? Did everyone else get H?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alexis, do you have a question? Okay, I'm going around the room. I just said that, okay? To answer. Alright, number 9. Brayden, what did you and your partner get for number 9?
Number 9. We got
I? Did everyone else get I?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alexis, what did you and your partner get for number 10?
Number 10 is F.
F? Did everyone else get F?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And 11, Remington?
Number 11, D.
D? Everyone else get D?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, and and Madison, what did y'all get for number 12? What letter?
A.
Okay. So when you put all of your numbers in the right spot, in the right letter, and you flip them over, this is what your pattern should look like.
Yes, sir. Yay.
Okay? So if you did not get the letters correct on each number, make sure you have it copied down and that you end up getting this pattern, okay? Alright, yes, Lala.
I just realized that the little boxes at the bottom are the answer keys.
Huh?
Right here.
Those little boxes.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
they are.
Oh.
They're shaded
They
just a
are.
little bit.
Okay.
What is these ones like at the bottom?
Well, we shouldn't use that as a cheat thing, right? We need to work out our problems on our own, right?
Wait, what?
Okay. Doesn't matter. I need y'all to slide these back in your desk.
Do we put the numbers back in order?
Do we need to, you don't have to put them back in order. Just close them and quickly slide them in your desk. Now, I want you to take this paper and your scratch paper and put them to the side. If you've moved, you can move back to your desk. Okay, we are about to do. You put it to the side. Alright, Brielle is our helper this week, so she's gonna start passing out these papers too. Actually, you pass these out and then I'm passing another one. And Brielle, the people that aren't here, you can leave the worksheet on their desk too.
Where do we put these?
I'll tell you in just a second. Your rack should be inside of your desk. Alright, first we're going to look at this sheet very quickly, okay? This should be easy for y'all. This sheet right here that has money, word problems, subtraction within $20. Okay. Because we're talking about word problems that involve what? Money. We're going to do one together, and then I want y'all to do number 2. Okay, this word withdrew. What do you think that means we need to do? What operation, Alexandra?
Subtract.
We need to subtract, because if you withdraw something from your bank account, you're taking money out. You're not putting money in. So I want y'all to do number 2, number 5, and number 7. Okay, so go ahead and circle number 2, number 5, and number 7. And then on the back, we'll just go ahead and circle what problem we're doing. we'll go over number 1 together. And then I want y'all to do number 3, 4, and 6. Okay?
You said 7.
Huh?
You said 7 at first.
On the front, but we're on the back. Okay, so let's look at number 1 together.
On which side?
Huh?
On which side of that?
On the front. Now it says show your work in your box. So try and write as small as you can, but still be legible. Alright, Brandy's mother gave her $18.76 to spend at the store. She bought a doll for $14.54. How much money does she have left? So what are we doing? Are we subtracting or adding?
Subtracting.
We're subtracting. So we need to have, this is how much she gave her. This is how much Brandy spent. So what's 6 minus 4? What is 6 minus 4?
2.
7 minus 5. 2. And what do we need to bring down always?
Our decimal.
Our decimal. And 8 minus 4.
4.
Would this 4.22 be right?
No.
No, because we need to add what?
Our dollar sign.
Our dollar sign. So this answer would be $4.22. Okay, write that down and flip over to the back. So we can go over number 1. Alright, number 1. Colby bought a pencil for 25 cents and an eraser for 7 cents. How much did he spend? So all you're doing is you're putting what he spent on the pencil and what he spent on the eraser in the blanks, and then you're circling whether he added or subtracted. We're trying to find out how much total he spent. So are we going to add or are we going to subtract? We're going to add. We're going to add, and this would be our answer. So you do the 3 problems on the front, do the 3 problems on the back, okay?
3, 4, and what on the back?
6, 3, 4.
Should we do 3 on the front? 1, 2, 3.
Then we circled what we were supposed to do on the front. 2, 5, and 7.
Can we do the addition problems on our board?
Hmm? No, you just
No, I'm
do them
talking
on
about-
your paper.
On this.
On the 3, 4, and 6. We changed it 129. I'll give y'all about 5 minutes to do the problems that are on the front and on the back, and then we'll go over this next sheet with what we can go over.
How we bring that down?
No, he only gave him $20, and his total was $14.83. I'm putting this scratch paper on your desk. You don't have to do anything with it yet.
What is the width mean?
Were you not listening when we just talked about it a second ago? Withdrew, you're taking some, when you withdraw money from a bank, you're taking money out. give me a thumbs up when you're done with the front and the back. With the questions that we said we were going to do. The only ones we circled is what you do. Alright, those of you who just put your thumbs up, you can put them back down. No, you're withdrawing something. What do we say withdrawing? Huh? No, you do the front and the back. Go ahead and do both of them.
Completely.
No, just the ones that we said we were gonna do. If you want to practice, then go ahead and practice on the rest of them.
They did that too. They did that.
You're supposed to.
I did.
Not yet. Is anyone else done with the front and the back of that first
I'm on
sheet?
my last one.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Who is not done yet with the front
Are
and the
you
back?
gonna do number 6 with us?
Yes. Okay. We're gonna put that to the side for right now. Now you wanna look at this other sheet of paper that we gave you. The other sheet. It should look like this. We're not doing 1 and 2. Right now we want to focus on 3, 4, 5, and 6, and that's what we're gonna finish up in just a few minutes, okay?
You can give me one.
Take this one. Okay. So we haven't really talked about dividing yet, but dividing is one of our operations, right? So each of these problems has a different operation, whether it's adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing. All we do in dividing is just like we usually do. We're gonna make sure we have our decimal right here. 8 can go into 17 how many times? 8 can go into 17 9 times?
1, 2.
2.
I thought we were doing it regularly. Like multiplying.
No, because that's the division symbol. We have to divide when we see the division symbol. Okay, so we're left with 1, and we bring down our 4. 8 can go into 14 how many times?
1.
1. We're left with 6. Bring down this 4. How many times does 8 go into 64?
8.
8 times. So it would be $2.80 $2,218.18. Now, you do 3, 4, and 5. And give me a thumbs up when you're done with all 4 of those problems. Alright, Alexis, you can put your thumb down. Marcus, you can put your thumb down. Brandon, do you have your thumb up?
Wait, what's going on?
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we just did 6 on the board. Alright, Carson, put your thumb down. And Alyssa, put your thumb down.
I didn't see them.
Okay, well, we'll have to, Mike, can,
It's 2 decimal 18.
so you need to make sure you know how to do that. Alright, good deal. Alright, good deal.
That's easy.
Good deal. Alright.
Where do we put the decimal in 5?
Hmm?
Where do we put the decimal in 5?
Y'all do it.
A number 5, you'll bring it straight down. So if you have 2 decimals behind the number, these numbers, you have 2 decimals. So you need to move it. You should only have 2 numbers to the right of your decimal. Alright, Lila. Alright, Remington. Yeah.
Wait, we're supposed to do
You're supposed to do 3, 4, 5, and 6. Y'all are really bad about not listening when Miss Grimm or Miss McClendon is telling you what to do on the board. We don't like having to repeat ourselves. Now, if you were paying attention and didn't hear it, like you can't have a hearing problem, that's one thing. But when you were not paying attention and doing something else, that's one other thing. We shouldn't be doing that, okay? Now, you should have a pink paper on your desk. You're gonna work out this problem, show your work on this piece of paper, and put your name on it. This is gonna be your ticket out the door. So you cannot leave until you have this done, okay? But once you have this done, you can go ahead and pack up, turn this into the basket so we can see who did their work like they were supposed to. Make sure your name is on both of these papers. This goes in the basket. Well, actually, you can just put them both on that desk back there that has the toilet paper and the Germex and stuff. Put this paper and this paper on there, okay? Together, like this. Got it? Alright.
I can't see the problem. I didn't think. Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, well,
That thing's in the
Go
way. Oh, so in the back.
yes, let me move this. Mr. Scott worked 4 hours on Monday. He gets paid $8 each hour. How much did he make on Monday? So we know how much he made per hour, and he worked 4 hours. So don't shout out what operation we're doing, but are you subtracting, adding, multiplying, or dividing? When you get done with your ticket out the door, yes, write your name on it, pack up, and then while you're going to line up, you can put your paper on the basket. On the table. You turn that in. You put this and your pink paper on that desk over there. And you keep the rest of your papers, okay? Yes. The only one you should be turning in is this one that we did the subtract, multiply, and divide on, and then your pink paper. Make sure both of them have your name on them.
Wait, so this one's our ticket out the door?
Yes. That one. We'll tell you tomorrow. What did I just say? And it's not just you that's not listening, it's a lot of y'all. I just showed y'all. Y'all did good today. Thank you for being good today.
What do we do
Be
with
good
this?
tomorrow. Huh?
What do we do with this?
Put it in your folder.
Wait, Miss Grimm, is this recording? No, don't do that. What are you gonna do after?
Oh, we're going in front of it. Madison, your hair.
Everybody wait for the camera? No.
Oh, wait.
Alright, once you have it turned in, and you put it in your folder, Carson. If you ask me again, I'm not answering you. You should already know. I showed you what 2 papers to turn in. The rest goes in your folder. When you're done, line up behind Alexis. Alexis, you can go out the door. And we're gonna take a bathroom break when we go down there when we're trying to change classes.
Just it. Let's just